Hey there, Stampin' friends. Welcome to Movie Monday with Jody Breckbill, Stampin' Queen. I am here today to share a super cute little treat for you guys. And before we get started, we'll just do a little housekeeping real quick and let you know that you can shop anytime, 24/7, 365, just by hopping over to my online store at jodybreckbill.stampinup.net. This is our host code that we're using right now. So we have contact free shipping. You can order at home in your jammies, in your living room, and it'll come right to your front door. So really quick, I'm going to share an item that is coming up in Saleabration, and these are our two new catalogs coming. These both go live on January 5th. If you are in need of a copy, if you do not have a demonstrator that you work with, definitely hit me up and let me know. I can get you a set of Saleabration and our new mini catalog. I can't show you the inside just yet, but I sure can after July 5th. Those of you guys who shop with me normally, I did get catalogs for you guys. I'm afraid they are in the mail, and the mail right now is just a hot mess. So hang in there, my friends. I know that they are coming. But during Saleabration, which is only 2 months long this time, friends, January and February, we will not have Saleabration in March. We are shortening them to 2 months, and we will have a celebration with both our mini catalogs. So when our next mini comes out in July, we will have another celebration. So yes, more time to get more free stuff, and our minis are lasting longer, which is fantastic. So during Saleabration, every time you have a $50 or $100 order, you get something for free. So I'm going to show you a couple of those items that you can earn for free during this special sale. So the first thing I thought I would share with you is our new papers that are available as part of our free offering. We are sourcing our items from North America, which I am so excited about. We don't have to worry about any issues with Chinese New Year, with overseas shipping, with COVID. So yay, Stampin' Up, so happy. But what that means is we are a little bit limited on what we can offer. So we've got some gorgeous papers and some fantastic stamp sets. So this is our Oso Ombre designer paper. It is a 6x6 pack. It is a level 1 offering, which means you earn it for free with a $50 order. This is the one we're going to play with today, friends. Flowers and Fields paper. This is a 12x12 pack, and it is just gorgeous. I love these flowers on that black background. I think that is just super sweet. So we're going to play with that one. We also have Berry Blessings, which coordinates with a stamp set called Berry Blessings. And this is a $100 offering. So you can get the designer series paper and the stamp set together as a bundle when you have a purchase of $100 during Saleabration. Then we have our Paper Blooms DSP, and this one just doesn't really do it justice because it is a big 12x12 pack, and I only cut a few little swatches. And this coordinates with the Paper Blooms bundle that is in our mini catalog, which I love. So I love it all, guys. I just love it all. So if you love it all too, I'll just throw out there, it's not a bad time to join Jody's team. So I have a fantastic team of moveless stampers, and we are called the moveless stampers because my husband and I own and operate a dairy farm here in South Central Pennsylvania. So I wanted to give a little shout out to the ladies who make our farm run, and that would be our cows. And so that's why my team's name is Moveless Stampers. And during Saleabration, we have a very, very good offer, and I share more information about that if you hop on over to my Facebook page, which is Jody Breckbill Stampin' Queen. You can find me on the face page. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to use the Darling Donkeys stamp set. This is a free offering during Saleabration at a $50 level. So that's a level 1 item. You can get these guys for absolutely free. And the only thing I did is I'm just gonna pull out my little Hey There Friend stamp set. But let me show you some things I just created on my Facebook page this week. So I used our Ombre Designer Series paper and our sweet little donkeys and created 4 fun cards using them. Don't you love them? So cute. So what I have here is a piece of Flirty Flamingo. It is cut 5 1/4 by 3 7/8, and we're going to do some scoring to create our little box. This is a little nugget holder box, and this is from the Paper Pixie. She has the cutest little things. Her brain must be awesome to create these things, because I just cannot. Math and I just are not friends. So I love the fact that there are those creative demos out there who so sweetly share their fun projects. So I've got my 5 1/4 inch side up here at the top, and I am going to score at 5/8, 1 1/4, 4, and 4 5/8. So if you're not sure the 5/8, that's the little tick mark that is after the 1/2 inch. So these little tick marks are eighths. So if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's that little tick mark right between 1/2 and 3/4. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it so that my 3 7/8 side is at the top, and we're going to score again at 5/8, 1 5/8, 2 1/4, and 3 1/4. Now I'm realizing that I don't have, I need a heavy duty adhesive. So I think we'll use green glue. I've got that here. I was gonna grab my Seal Plus, which works great too. Tear and tape would work, but we're gonna green glue it today. We're gonna use our multi-purpose adhesive here. So what we need to do is score or burnish all those fold lines, right? So all those score lines, we want to just kind of run our bone folder across them and make sure they're nice and crisp. And you can see how by doing that, you're breaking the fiber and the box already starts to want to go together. So that becomes very, very helpful. Now we need to cut some flaps to create our little box. And I want to make sure this is going to be my lid. And I'm going to cut because I don't want the actual score line. So I'm going to go where the score line is. I'm just going to go a little bit to the left of it and actually get rid of that score line. I'm cutting just beside it because that makes the lid fit in a little bit better. So we'll get rid of that on both sides. All right, come on now, release. There we go. So now on these two flaps right here, I want to free them up. So I'm just going to cut right up to that score line right there. And that creates the little ends for our box. Now I don't need these flaps, so I can get rid of those. I want to keep this one, and I'm going to get rid of this one. And we're going to do the same exact thing on the other side. So I'm getting ready to have a special event for my team, and I gave them a challenge last quarter, and if they met certain criteria, they got to come to a free bingo event. So I'm having, it's via Zoom. I'm super excited. I've never done this before. So I created this little treat for them so they could have a little bit of candy while they are stamping and we play some bingo. So now what I'm gonna do is, we call it mitering. Some people call it different things. I'm just cutting these edges at a little bit of an angle, and that just helps our box go together so much better. So we're gonna do that on all of our flaps. And just do little angles there, and that way nothing sticks out over the edge. Okay, so now here's our flap. So our box is going to come up like this, and then our flap will go in. But I want to round those corners. So I've got my triple punch here, and I can just put that in right on this side. That's a corner rounder. The trick to this, there's 3 different punches on one. You feel like maybe you should just punch at an angle to get the edge that you want, but really you want to go straight up and straight down. It will come out so much better if you just punch straight up and down and not worry about trying to angle. So now I am going to grab my, I'm also missing a white piece of cardstock, so let me find that. Oh, it had fallen on the floor. I am going to go ahead and use this because it is so much faster. So this is our Stampin' Seal Plus. And I'm just gonna put, this is the outside of my box because it wraps around like this. So I'm gonna put some seal on those little flappies. And then I also want some on the inside of the larger flap. Now you'll notice, maybe not, our Stampin' Seal is segmented. It's like teeny little strips. So if any of them stick out, I just kind of roll them back in. So now I just bring those up and I make those ends meet, just like that. And then this flap will roll in and meet on the inside. So we'll do the same thing on this side, on this side, and then just flip the flap in. So there you go. We have a super cute little box. And it is perfect for holding 2 little Hershey Nuggets. So I took a piece of that Flower and Field designer paper. It is cut 1 inch by 3 inches. And I just wrap my little nuggets around there with some tape. Or I mean some paper. And they just fit right in like that. Aren't they cute? Perfect. So these will make super cute little Valentine favors. These would be great if at Christmas or New Year's, which are already passed. Table favors for Thanksgiving, Halloween. So put Easter, put it on your list of things you need to make. All right, so there we go. There's our super cute little box. So now what I'm gonna do is take another piece of designer series paper. This one is 3 5/8 by 1 1/2, and I am just gonna do like a little dry run here. So I'm just gonna kind of wrap it around here, finding out where those folds are, and then I can pop it off and make them a little bit straighter and a little bit more crisp. And then we'll attach that. So we got a little bit crooked there. Again, with our friend Stampin' Seal Plus. That's the one that's the blue cartridge. It is similar to our Fast Fuse. If you've been around a while and you use Fast Fuse, I loved our Fast Fuse. It had a little bit of a learning curve, but it was such a good, strong adhesive. So there we have that. And then just for a little sentiment, I've got a little piece of Whisper White, my little friend from my donkey, and some Memento Black. And I'll just stamp that right there and grab my little 1 inch circle punch here. So we'll just punch out, hey there friend, and throw that on there with a little dimensional, and you have a sweetie little treaty for a friend. I think it's gonna go this way. There you go. Cute, right? All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful week. Come on back and visit me next week for more Movie Monday.